Namaste. Happy Gauri Ganesha festival to all. May this festival bring lots of happiness and lots of joy to everybody and fill your life with abundance. Uh, on this day, let's speak about Ketu. Ketu is the god which gives us a lot of detachment and is associated with Ganapa, Ganesha or Bappa. So let's connect the dots and see how what is this association and what it is. Okay, so why is Ketu Maharaj associated with Bappa Ganesha? It is because see, Ketu, we know that story where the head was chopped off and half of it became Rahu and the lower body became Ketu, right? So the lower body and the head was replaced, right? That was the first transplant that took in our history. I don't call it as, mythology or mythology as the invaders, British and Mughal have invaded and they have given that word as mythology. No, it is not a mythology. It's all our history. It is our Puranas. I rather like to address it that way. So that's what we have learned, right? So that's how Ganesha's was the first head transplant what had taken. So that is how Ganesha had no head, and then the elephant's head was placed. So is Ketu. He has no head. So Ganesha is the deity for Ketu. So, which are the Rashis which need to be very much into Ganesha right now is Virgo, because that is where Ketu is posited now until next October. So, you Virgo people, that is Kanya Rashi people, definitely have to be, very close to Ganesha, take part in that. And one of the best remedies for, as of now for um, Kanya as well as Meena and Libra people. Okay, for all of you, in fact, even for Aries, which is related to any kind of work-related issues, you can just do this. Visit as many Ganesha pandals as possible barefooted and just see the magic of it. Okay, visit the pandals, take the blessings of Ganesha. You will definitely feel very, very energized, and your Ketu issues will also be sorted. And the people who are running through Ketu Dasha also visit Ganesha pandals and, if possible, offer for Annadanam in the Ganesha pandals. Okay, this will also help you a lot. And it is said, like, you might have heard people saying Ganesha festivals, you should not be seeing the moon. Yes, you should not be. Take care. In case if you see the moon, you can just read the Shamanta Kamani story. That will be taken care of. Nothing much to worry. Okay. And now coming to the other part of Ganesha and Ketu. So people going through Ketu Dasha always have this fear that it is also told that during the during Ketu Dasha, it is that they lose someone in the family. Yes, see, Ketu is a karaka of moksha. Ketu is a karaka of moksha. So this is the time where he is the planet who gives detachment. He wants you to be detached. That is why he just takes away few things. That doesn't mean that he always takes away. There is no other planet which can give money as much as Ketu and Saturn, right? So Ketu in the 12th house with proper aspects and with proper uh, uh, yogas in the chart, you will be blessed with lots of money, right? Okay. So Ketu is a karaka of moksha as well as he is the karaka of detachment, and he wants you to get close to Bhagwan. He wants your attention. So when you are running in this dasha, basically, just try to not socialize much, be to yourself, and basically you naturally feel like that. You don't have to pressurize yourself to be alone, but naturally, things will be such that you will be wanting to be alone, you don't want to socialize, and there'll be so many changes of that sort. At the same time, don't feel bad about it. Okay, it's okay to be that, because it's the time where Bhagwan has given you to restore, introspect and think of lot of stuff inside you, what is happening, the right and the wrongs and all that. So it's a beautiful period. And if you notice, like, how are the people with Lagna in the Ketu, or if they are prominent Ketu Nakshatra bonds, they'll be very much detached. They don't really like to be with someone. They like to be like, they are quite loners. In fact, seven bonds are also Ketu ruled. So these people also will be seven, like loners. They are not much into socializing. They are happy to be alone. It's not that they don't like to be with people. They do like the circumstances and the thing, the life makes them or puts them in such a situation where they got to be alone. These are the things. So when life throws a challenge at us, we have to just accept it very, very graciously, right? So example, Ketu in the first house, they will be quite detached, and they will also like clothes which have checks pattern, what it is. They always like clothes with prints and checks. These will be their interest. And they might have some kind of birthmarks on the faces. On the face they might have some kind of moles or birthmarks that will also be very prominent. And Ketu 12th house, the moment someone sees, the beginners, they say Ketu 12th house is moksha karaka. This person is going to get moksha. No, but that is not true. So astrology is not so easy also. Just by Ketu's 12th house placement, you can't just say the person is going to moksha. No. All right. So yeah, I can 12th Ketu with good aspects and with good yogas can make good money. Okay, Ketu 11th house is a little challenging because it is sixth from sixth. Bhavat Bhavan concept me, it is like sixth to sixth. So that means it is like it will have long term diseases. Any disease that comes in, it is very difficult to get rid of that disease. That will be one thing. And Ketu in the 10th house, it is like have big desires. It is not that there will be people, again 10th house Ketu, easily people will say, okay, detached from job, doesn't want to get into job, or breaks. No, that is not true. It means that they will have high big desires in the workplace. Nothing gives them satisfaction. They're just not happy with any achievements, any big achievements they do also. They're just not happy at all. That is what Ketu 10th house does. Okay, and Ketu plus Kuja, that is Mars and Ketu. That's a little scary combination. Okay, Paishach Yoga we call it as. So in this combination, if it is placed in 4th or 9th, it is going to be problematic for the father of that native. And mother will also have some health issues, but father will have definitely, wherever it is placed, it is a Paishach Yoga, and father will definitely have some issue. Either they can't stay under the same roof, or they will just have a short life. Again, lot of other aspects, lot of other terms and conditions apply. So yeah, it does matter. So when you have Kujavat Ketu, we call it as, okay, Kuja and Ketu together, it's a yoga, Kujavat Ketu, Paishach Yoga it is called. So that has to be treated for sure. Okay. And how is Moon Ketu? Moon Ketu is another combination where it makes you want to be alone, and to some extent dissatisfied with whatever you get. You will just be dissatisfied, and will have some kind of depression issues if it has not taken good care, and if it does not have any good aspect. So it has to be really taken care of. Okay, these are the few things which is very important to know. So for all these issues, whatever we see now, Ketu is the Karaka, and for Ketu, who's the deity, it is Ganesha. So this Ganesha Chaturthi is a beautiful time to remedy a lot of these problems. So people going through Ketu Dasha and people in the Rashis, what I mentioned, that is Kanya and Meena and Tula. These people will have much more effect. Okay, and that they will be feeling have much more pressure of Ketu. So go to Ganesha Pandals, take the blessings and take the blessings of Bhagwan. That will really really help you. Okay. And Ketu, I spoke about Ketu ninth house, and Ketu eighth house is also something like where it is a very good placement for sadhana, spiritual sadhana. It's like you just sit and do Kundalini yoga and any kind of meditations. It is very good, and it is good for healing also, and it is great for learning occult sciences. All right, so it's a great timing for occult sciences. That turns out to be positive, and something related to microbiology. These kind of things also you can do very well in this. And now coming to the seventh house of Ketu. Seventh house Ketu is also very the moment you say, you'll see the detachment part, but not really. It is, there's so many people who have seventh house Ketu and they still have beautiful marriages. Okay, so seventh house Ketu is all about like you're so much wanting to get married, and you were like so desperate to get married. And as my guru says, you just go off like to the dream. The moment you see the girl or the guy, you just build a dream around it, and as if you're already married and have kids. So that is what Ketu is. But slowly, as you grow old, it brings in a lot of detachment. Okay, and Ketu sixth house now is all about enemies. Okay, they will have a lot of enemies, and they will also fight them victoriously. And a great placement for Ketu is Sagittarius and Scorpio. These are the very good placements for Ketu. Ketu is a co-lord of Scorpio, we know it. And yeah, it's a great placement. And now coming to the fifth house of Ketu, most of them will be blessed with a baby boy if it is Ketu in the fifth house. And and it's a good placement also for higher knowledge related to spiritual studies. It's a great placement. Okay, now coming to the fourth house of Ketu. Fourth house is all about, mother. Might not be able to live with mother for a long time. Probably you will have to study in the hostels or move to a different country altogether. So to get the help of mother becomes a little difficult. Though mother is there, it's difficult, or mother wouldn't be available. Either of these two things can happen. Okay, so now coming to the third house of Ketu, you will have issues with brothers. Some people will not have siblings at all, or if they have, they will have issues with the siblings. Okay, and their speech will be a little harsh and broken, or and they will also be blessed with multi languages. They are quite linguistic, and they will know multi languages. Okay, and second house Ketu is all about they will get money in chunks, different set. They will have various source of income, and they have to work little hard, and they will have a bit of speech will be little harsh, I can say, you will be a little rude to people, so you just have to mend that speech. Okay, Ketu first house, I've already mentioned that they will be quite they like their own space. They just want their own space. uh, and whatever it is, they just speak immediately. Like, they don't hide things. They're quite blunt. They are sometimes hurtful when they speak, but they speak the truth. Okay, that is what they are. Ketu first houses. So I've just covered all the houses. So happy Ganesha festival. Enjoy the festival. And all these Rashis, everybody have to do the remedies. Especially the Rashis I have mentioned, it's much better if you do it all the more. Okay. Take care. Happy Ganesha, happy Gauri. Take care. Stay happy.